Do you have bad circulation in your legs and feet? What does it mean? And does it mean that there is a problem with something in my body? When anything interferes with your intricate, extensive circulatory system, which carries blood, oxygen, and nutrients to your whole body, you have poor circulation. When your heart, veins, arteries, capillaries, and other blood vessels are healthy, they are able to provide your cells with all the nutrients they need. It is a continual cycle of delivering oxygen and other essentials to cells and removing waste products. When something goes wrong with a component of the delivery system or the valves that regulate the flow of blood, complications arise. Similar to a delivery truck driver who has challenges and delays along his route, blood might encounter diversions and obstacles. It is difficult for blood to reach your fingers and toes, which are the furthest distance from your heart, due to obstructions in your arteries. The greatest issue with poor circulation is that your cells are not receiving enough oxygen. When cells lack the oxygen they need, they cannot work properly. What are the signs and symptoms of poor circulation? Before we get into it, please remember to like and subscribe. Let's get going. The numbness of the limbs. The regular occurrence of numbness and tingling in the hands, feet, arms, and legs indicates a decrease or obstruction of blood supply to these areas. It often occurs when holding the same hand or foot posture for an extended length of time. If numbness happens often, it might indicate inadequate circulation. Constant fatigue. If you constantly feel fatigued, even after a full night's sleep, you may suffer from poor circulation. An inadequate supply of oxygen and nutrients to the organs and muscles will cause your body to try to save stored energy, resulting in an overwhelming sensation of exhaustion. A weak immune system. Inadequate circulation may also damage your immune system, since your body cannot fight off diseases without the proper nutrients. The immune system requires amino acids and minerals from a healthy digestive system, which might be compromised by poor circulation. Also affected are any open wounds, since the healing process may take longer. Chest pressure. For our heart to remain in excellent condition, our blood flow must be strong and consistent. Inadequate circulation may induce a sense of chest tightness or discomfort. In rare instances, the condition may be mistaken for a heart attack and is often referred to as angina. Decreased mental capacity. Our brains need circulation to function optimally. As the blood flow diminishes, so does our ability to think logically and clearly. Inadequate cerebral circulation may also negatively affect our memory. Cold extremities. Our core body temperature is dependent upon a steady blood flow. Our extremities, including our fingers and toes, are warmed by the blood that circulates from our core. The elevated core temperature caused by poor circulation results in chilly hands and feet. Discoloration of skin. The lips turning blue or purple is an indicator of inadequate blood circulation. This may also occur in the extremities as the oxygenated blood flow weakens and the skin turns discolored. Dark eye circles. Generally, loss of quality sleep causes dark circles and puffiness beneath the eyes, which affects every one of us on occasion. These signs may also indicate inadequate circulation. Pressing the skin is a simple approach to detecting the origin of dark circles. If it goes white and then takes more than 3 seconds to return to its normal color, inadequate circulation may be the cause. Frail hair and nails. Symptoms of poor circulation may also damage our hair and nails. The health of our hair and nails is dependent on a healthy blood supply due to the fact that blood circulation transports nutrients to vital organs. Inadequate blood flow may cause nails to crack and break easily, as well as hair to become brittle and fall out. Lack of appetite. A part of the optimal physiological function is dependent on the state of the digestive system. For digestion and delivery of nutrients in our blood, we need sufficient blood flow. A reduction in blood circulation causes a loss of appetite and a drop in metabolic rate. Digestive issues. Due to the fact that our digestive system needs adequate blood circulation, a problem with blood supply might result in poor digestion of food. As a consequence, it may cause a variety of digestive disorders, including diarrhea, stomach aches, and nausea. There are a number of major health disorders that have been connected to the causes of poor circulation. The most prevalent, atherosclerosis and peripheral artery disease. A reduction in blood flow may also be the consequence of disorders and lifestyle choices such as smoking, excessive eating, and alcohol abuse. These behaviors all lead to a lower blood supply. Here are some underlying causes of poor blood circulation. Raynaud's disease. When a person with Raynaud's disease is exposed to cold temperatures, or in certain cases when they are anxious, their blood flows constrict. Because of this, the quantity of blood that flows to the fingers and toes is decreased, but it may also have an effect on the nose, ears, nipples, and lips. Some of the symptoms are a change in the color of the fingers or toes to white or blue, pain, tingling sensations, a feeling similar to burning. The duration of these symptoms might range anywhere from 1 minute to many hours at a time. The basic type of Raynaud's disease affects the vast majority of people who have the ailment. The condition known as secondary Raynaud's syndrome affects certain people as a consequence of having another disease. The secondary form of Raynaud's syndrome is often more severe. The condition known as Raynaud's cannot be cured. Nevertheless, it is possible, with the aid of medical therapy and changes in lifestyle, to lessen the severity of the symptoms and perhaps the number of episodes that are experienced. Diabetes. If someone has diabetes, there is an increased likelihood that their blood vessels may get compromised over time. It is possible for this to occur if their blood glucose levels remain elevated for a lengthy period of time. In the event that a diabetic patient does not obtain any therapy, they run the risk of developing decreased circulation in the feet, in addition to foot ulcers that do not heal. People who have diabetes should get a foot exam once a year to check that they have not got poor circulation, ulceration, or neuropathy in their feet. Disease of the peripheral arteries. Arteriosclerosis may progress into peripheral artery disease, often known as PAD, if treatment is not received for the condition. Plaque buildup in the arteries leads to peripheral arterial disease. This may slow down or even halt the flow of blood, which can lead to the death of tissue and the probable need for amputation. Pain in the legs, weakness in the legs, leg cramps, toenails that do not develop, and a pale or blue foot are some of the possible symptoms. Arteriosclerosis. Arteriosclerosis is something that may be brought on by a person having high blood pressure. This takes place when the arteries become tight and prevent blood from flowing freely through them. Although some people with arteriosclerosis may not show any symptoms, others with the condition may eventually develop symptoms. Arteriosclerosis may be treated with medication, such as those that help reduce a person's cholesterol levels, or perhaps surgery, which can either unblock the arteries or remove the plaque that is built up within them. There are steps you can take to improve your circulation. Treating any underlying diseases that could be the cause of poor circulation in the feet or legs is the most effective strategy to enhance circulation in those areas. If physicians cannot establish a reason, however, a variety of self-care measures may help. You might try the following. After a period of 12 weeks, a simple leg stretch routine may enhance vascular function, according to a study that was published in 2020. The stretching routine made the arteries less rigid, which contributed to their ability to dilate more easily. If you plan on sitting for an extended amount of time, you should remind yourself to get up and walk about every so often. Foot massages have been shown to improve blood circulation. Those who have Raynaud's disease may also discover that it helps avoid attacks or reduces their severity. Managing the stress that can't be avoided may be made easier with practices like yoga, tai chi, meditation, and breathing techniques. Both caffeine and alcohol are known to narrow blood vessels, which may make Raynaud's even worse. The chance of developing cardiovascular disease is increased by smoking. By applying pressure to the lower legs and feet via the use of compression socks, one may encourage the flow of blood to return to the heart. In the event that circulation issues become more severe when the weather is cold, maintain a comfortable temperature inside the house and dress in layers. When necessary, use hand warmers or foot warmers. There are a number of potential causes of poor circulation. When this occurs, it is often the result of an illness that calls for medical care. On the other hand, it is also possible for it to develop independently as the outcome of a disorder such as primary Raynaud's. However, it is essential to seek the advice of a medical professional so that they can rule out the possibility of any underlying disorders. Please watch these videos for more. Please like and subscribe, and thanks for watching.